Guys, every single niche will work with the rank and rent to an extent. And before you take that one little sentence and go running with it, let me explain, because there are definitely niches that work better than others. And there are niches that I have tried and tried and tried, and the juice just wasn't worth the squeeze. And the reason I'm bringing this up is I was on the phone today. I got somebody that joined my program, and they told me like they were running late, and they're like, hey, I'm sorry, I was at the physical therapist. And I was talking to them about lead gen. This is what this student was telling me, okay? And this is on our call. Sorry, I'm trying to switch my hand here. And they told me, they're like, hey, I was talking to this physical therapist. And like, let me just ask you this. Like, what are your thoughts on, gotta shave the beard. They said, what are your thoughts on physical therapy? And the student was smart enough to like, well, my thoughts are, this is them talking to like, it's a kind of a low ticket deal. You know, one session or whatever, one visit is only X amount. So it's kind of low ticket. And I said to them, I said, I don't like the niche. And I'm going to tell you, it's not even because it's low ticket, because I'm not a big fan of low ticket, guys. And if you haven't seen my other videos, go check them out. I want to charge juicy freaking retainers. I want to charge $1,500, $2,000, $2,500, $6,000. I want to charge the big retainers. Why? If I'm already going to be doing the work, if I'm already going to be building the site, if I'm already going to be sending the leads, if I'm already going to be talking to the business owner, why not get 6,000 instead of 500? So that's the reason I don't like handyman, and I don't like these smaller. I don't even love duct cleaning, even though I do have a couple websites. It's just the margins are too thin, the ticket's too small, towing, I'm not interested, okay? But I said to this student, and they weren't a student when they asked me this, but now they are. They said, I told them, I said, I don't like it because it's branded, it's a branded niche, and there's a storefront. And what do I mean by that is when a niche is branded, it's a niche where people are going to go and look for somebody that they know, okay? So for example, just think about it, right? If you were gonna go and get your teeth cleaned, do you think you might wanna go and check some reviews? Do you think you're gonna go to the dentist that has a 1-star review? Aren't you gonna wanna go to the one you've been seeing the billboards all over town, and you see the stuff they throw out at the parade, and you see the advertisements at the local gym? Isn't that the one you're going to go to, or are you just going to randomly search? Now, that's dentistry. Let's think of another one. And what's crazy about these branded niches is the higher ticket you get, the more they seem to be branded. So even some of these that aren't like, you know, personal care, like, you know, dentistry or what's it called? Med spa, Botox, and all that kind of stuff. But even like a niche like HVAC, or roofing, or solar. It's such a big ticket that companies are willing to spend the money to brand because they know the long-term play. They know how much money, and what that means is you're attracting big players. So I don't like branded niches. And so how do you know if a niche is branded? Well, you just think about like, if you were gonna call somebody to do this service, would you ask for a referral? Would you ask somebody you knew, hey, who do you know that's good, so I don't go to the wrong person? For example, a family doctor. You're probably gonna do some research if you're going to a family doctor, right? If you're gonna go get a physical exam, or you're gonna go check this or check that, whatever, you're probably and that's not everybody, you're probably gonna check a couple reviews, and I don't like those. Now, will it work? Absolutely, okay? When I first started, I was coming from selling door to door. I was selling home security systems. So immediately I was like, dude, I'm just going to generate home security leads. But guess what? It's a branded niche, and people are going to look up the companies. They're going to spend 50, 70 bucks a month. They're going to look at ADT, and they're going to look at Vivint, and they're going to look at Monitronics, and they're going to look at all this, Simply Safe. They're going to want to look at reviews. They're going to want to look at the company. And so, yes, I built a couple sites. I actually got leads, and these leads actually turned into a couple deals. So I'm not saying that it won't work, but guys, there's easier money out there. And a lot of you guys are chasing hard money. If you're doing solar for rank and rent, stop, okay? Stop. Go do Facebook ads, or just don't do the niche altogether. If you're gonna go to solar, just start your own company. That's where the money's at, okay? So number one is I do not like branded niches, okay? Number two, I try and avoid any niche that has a storefront, okay? So now there are exceptions to this, but generally speaking, if there is a storefront attached, I do not like it. I like the niches where it's a, what do we call it? A call-driven business, right? A phone, when you just literally go on and you call them and they come to your house. Typically, these people are working out of their house. They have a truck. Their address is at their house, etc. Because these people rely almost, 100% on calls that come from referrals and online because they don't have a storefront. Okay, so I don't like, now the exception to that would be, let's talk about window tinting, for example. I have a window tinting site. It's been awesome. I get a lot of leads from it. But it's not so good that I've built 20 of them, or I've built 10, or I've even built 2. I've built one website in window tinting. Don't love it. It's there. I had a friend that had a shop, and I was like, let's try it. But I don't love it. So guys, if it were me, and again, I don't know everything. Who am I? I'm just some guy who's just been doing this 6 years, who's spent over $1 million on ads, who's built over 300 websites and realized half of those are terrible and gone into the wrong niches in the wrong cities. I'm just one person and I'm just one opinion. But if you think at all I know what I'm talking about, then you may want to hear me when I say, if it's branded, if it's a branded niche, or if it has a storefront, there is easier money to be had. I'm out.